hello. Oh, hello everyone. It is Conan, and I hope you are prepared for some chaos because I have 3 sketchbooks and I will be kind of doing tours of these. Also, holy shit, that autofocus. Can I turn it off? I don't know. Help. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna see if I can turn off the autofocus. Or maybe I'll want it. I'll try it. If the footage turns out garbo, I will go and turn it off. But I have these 3 sketchbooks that I have with me. There's more I haven't done tours of, but I moved a while ago. So these are the ones I've completed since moving. Yeah, so first, this, I think I'm gonna try do them in chronological order. So this boy is first. These other 2 are just, I don't know, like a teaser, if you will. But yeah, without further ado, let's go. So, also apologies for audio and stuff. I haven't filmed traditional stuff or like real life stuff in literal years. So yeah, I have the sketchbook. All the stickers are done by me. Oh my god. So yeah, we'll flip it open. I did not put a date because I forgot, but it was completed in 2019. And I do know, holy shit, the autofocus is going crazy. Hold on, let me try to fix that. Okay, let's see if this works better. Also, my hands aren't this red. It's literally just a lighting I have in here because I have not seen the sun in days. So yeah, first page is a kind of, I wanted to do something fancy for the first page, so I did this watercolor painting of Broken Vessel from Hollow Knight, because when I started this sketchbook, I was really into Hollow Knight, and yeah, I think what I was talking about is that I didn't put a date, but I think this was started around October 2018 and finished in 2019. So yeah, because this robot dude is from the first 3D project I did for university. So that's old. I already have my diploma and I am like bit less than a year away from my bachelor's degree, so it's been quite a while. The story behind this is we had this scene with this robot that had been impaled, and it was kind of like a visual storytelling scene. It turned out really cool. So yeah, here I obviously doodled some of my OCs. Oh, this is weird to look at because I think this is like 2 years old by now, at least. So my art style really changed. But one thing that's really consistent is that I love drawing with these big pens and also water-based markers. So those are like my main sketchbook supplies. Next, this is a character I have since redesigned from a tabletop Monster of the Week campaign I did with some friends in 2018, and it ended in 2019, like New Year's-ish. I think our final session was right around Christmas. So yeah, here's a very shittily drawn hornet, also from Hollow Knight. Here's the Drifter from Hypolite Drifter, because when I entered university, I started to really get into indie games, so I drew a lot of stuff from like indie games, and of course my OCs, but whenever I would get into a new thing, I would draw it a lot in my sketchbook because I didn't really have time to do finished pieces. So yeah, that's one of my OCs. I've also since redesigned her. And this is like the Co-op Drifter, also Hyperlight Drifter. This is from Transistor. If you can read the text, I'm sorry. One of my friends made this really bad joke about the Transistor, or like, it's a very musically inspired game, and she's a singer, or like a musician, and a friend of mine made this joke, like, huh, what if she sings Wonderwall? It's really not funny, it's really not. This is my OC Marin. I haven't redesigned her. I love her design still. 10 out of 10. That's the character from the campaign again. Who, again, this is Harbinger from Omensight. I love Omensight so much. It's one of my favorite games. And I actually have 24 hours on it on Steam. And ever since, I didn't want to open it on Steam again because I wanted to keep the 24 hours. I think I've played through it like 4 consecutive times because I was playing it with a friend and we wanted to like get a perfect run and do everything in the right order. So that was one, and then I did a run for one ending, and then the next ending, and then I just played through it again, and then I played through it again, but on hard difficulty. So yeah, I did a lot of omen sighting, and yeah, more OCs. Marin with an updo. Yeah, again, this character, I was like drawing like potential outfits and stuff that happened during the campaign, which you might see later. My OCs are actually from a comic I'm working on relaunching right now, which I will also do videos on, so if you want to know more about them, maybe subscribe or something in case I post more. Here's some more various doodles. This is for the short 3D animated movie, I guess, short we had to do for university. And we were planning, because I actually wasn't in the country when, like, the week before we had to pitch. So I had to, like, I think I was in London and I had to, like, go to a Starbucks and get on a Discord call with my friends. And I just kind of wrote down stuff and sketched during the Discord call. These are just some really shitty doodles, and a Hornet Funko Pop concept I made to piss off one of my friends. And these are concepts for a creature from the animated short, but we ran out of time, so we couldn't have a creature, which was pretty sad. Here's another character. I'm sorry, here's another character from the tabletop campaign. She's a grandma, and this is here because she smoked oregano once on accident because her player failed a roll. Whatever, just don't worry about it. It was a really wild campaign. Here's some more concepts I did of my character, because there's like a part in the story where, well, I in real life missed a session, so I was like talking to our DM and coming up with what happened between sessions, because the session I was away was kind of like a big showdown, and a lot of the town like got fucking destroyed. And I had this funny concept that she just fell asleep in the forest, and she's come back and she's like, wait, why does it smell like barbecue? But we came up with something way darker, so that's always great. Here's pant concepts for the main character for our animation, and a side profile that looks terrible because it was drawn in the car on the way back, because we kind of did a team building thing for university where we went to this castle thing, and it was quite a ways away, so I drew in the car. But drawing in the car is fucking hard. Here's more of Marin. I really like drawing her. I really love her hair shape and how fucking unhinged she is. Here's the character I redesigned again. Her name is Carrie. I drew her prosthetic leg on the wrong side. Here's some stupid stuff of my OCs. I'm so sorry if you like bother to pause and read some of it, because most of it is really stupid jokes. But I will explain the stupid jokes so you can be in on it. Most of these was just because I was shit talking with a friend, and we just joke a lot about my OCs and make fun of them because they're idiots. And yeah, it's really not funny. I'm so sorry. Here's Draga from also Omen's site. She's so great. Draga is my favorite character because she is so unhinged. I just really like unhinged characters. Conan calls themselves out. Fucking. I'm so sorry the sketchbook tour is so chaotic. Here's more stuff from the campaign. There's this character who's like, I think like a demigod. I don't remember. It was something from like Slav mythology. And she had a scythe and she's dressed warm because it was winter, but she still has the sun hat because she appeared first in like our beach episode session. And I actually drew an art of her like on the beach. I might insert it because I'm still really proud of it. But yeah, she has a sickle, and yeah. Here's more stuff from the campaign. This was towards the end. Don't ask about the ketchup. It is none of your business. Here's more of like the co-op drifter from Hypolite Drifter. And there's more Hollow Knight from Hollow Knight because I really love them. I love their designer. Like, I think the Hollow Knight is my favorite character from Hollow Knight. And I really love drawing them because they are tall and lanky. And if you know me, you will know I love drawing the tall and lanky. So this is more from the campaign. Again, our sessions were really long. I think the longest one was like 10 hours. So I would just draw in like our breaks when we would make food, and while we were like playing and some other people's scenes were going on, I would draw along with that. And I also kept like a script of everything. Yes, I am very, very like precise when it comes to my fucking tabletop. I miss it so much. Hello. Yeah. I think the joke here was that, like, the police, after the town got destroyed, I think the police was, like, either corrupt or possessed, and my character is kind of chaotic, and they needed winter gear, so she was just like, alright, I'm gonna steal it. And yeah, here's the grandma again. Here's more of the drifter and the co-op drifter, and this lovely comment one of my friends wrote, shout out. This is like the final creature concept for the animation, which we ran out of time for, so the creatures just, I think the eyes are like in the title, and we solved it where like the camera was the creature chasing the character, and our animation turned out fucking lit. But I'm not sure if I can legally show you because of like data protection regulations, and B, it's really old and I'm embarrassed. Here I tried drawing Sybil from Transistor, but I chickened out. Here's Quirrell from Hollow Knight. I really love Quirrell. Holy shit. Quirrell. If you know Hollow Knight, you probably know about Quirrell. He's such a wholesome dude. I love Quirrell so much. Then there's the Shade of the Hollow Knight, which I also I love the design of just the shades in the game. It's such a good concept, and I'm obsessed with it, as you can see. I did some random poses and a sketch for a Christmas gift. We had this Secret Santa exchange, and the friend I got is like really into eldritch stuff, and I think especially the game like The Sunless Sea, I think. So I made this like illustration and wrote a little bit on it. I made like this artwork that was like mildly eldritch. Here's the drifter again. What a surprise. I really like the style I did here with the hatching. I should do that again. I think there's some of it in like my more recent black and white art, but I really should try doing that again. Then here's the robot from the first project again. I'm really happy with the design, even though my teachers were not. But I really like drawing characters in these capes, and I found this cloak, I think, on Pinterest. So I drew the like lankiest characters I knew about in this cloak, which is the Hollow Knight and the robot, who is, I think, called Hunter. This is another drawing of the creature, and down here, one of my friends, who, like, they're Sam's, he actually drew a bit in the sketchbook, because back when we could fucking hang out in person, we would just, like, hang out and draw, and then swap sketchbook and draw in the sketchbook of the other person, and it was really cool. Here's a Sleepy Drifter and the Hollow Knight with the Starbucks. Here's my character again with more cloaks. Here's the Radiance from Hollow Knight. This was... Oh yeah, actually... for the campaign, sorry, the DM asked me if I could make a drawing of one of the characters for an upcoming session, and here I was designing her. I think she's like the moon goddess. We all just called her Moon Mom, and I kind of based her design on like a suburban yoga mom, because that was the description I got. I might also insert the final picture and look up the name again, but yeah. Here I realized my faces were kind of getting out of control, so I did some studies. I really like how this came out because I actually didn't sketch for it. So yeah, here I did more face studies and annotated them. But yeah, here's my character Alice, and here's more angles. I think here I was getting it down. More Omenside content, more Draga, more Harbinger. Oh, and Radika. And here I drew like 2 other characters. It's fine, don't worry about it. Bigger piece of Draga. These are all colored with the water-based markers as well. And yeah, just more of that character with some eye motifs. And here I think I was drawing in class, and I was asking my friends like what characters I should draw, and these are both from Destiny and Destiny 2. So I drew that. Here's more Omenside drawings, more drawings of that character, even more drawings. I really like this. It's based on some meme image, but I don't remember what it was. I think it was something based on like kind of a screenshot redraw from, or like taking just the mood of the scene from I forgot, Containment on YouTube. If any one of you is watching that animated, I think it's by Lord Bong. It's like an SCP animated show on YouTube, which I can highly recommend. It's fucking amazing. So that was based on like the most recent episode that came out, because I watched it and then I showed it to like a friend, and we were like, oh my god, this would be so fucking funny, so I drew it. Yeah, this this marks when I got into Sundered, which oh my god, this game. I love it so much. I think I have like the most hours on Steam in Sundered currently. That was like my first attempt at drawing the main character, Eshe, or I think it's called Eshe. And it's like this eldritch side scroller Metroidvania, and there's like this character Nyarlathotep, and he just is a crystal most of the time. And I was playing it with a friend because it's like a multiplayer game where you can play it with multiple people. And for ease, we just called the thing Bob because no one wants to say Nyarlathotep, and it became kind of a running gag. And this is actually drawn by my friend who I was playing the game with. And it's based on, the like, oh, what do you want? The souls of the innocents, a bagel, 2 bagels, the meme. And there's more Eshe. I really like drawing just meme content. This is, I think, from the final session of the tabletop campaign, where like the characters had to like disguise themselves to fit in with the monsters, and my character just became this blob with an eye, because she kind of had like an eye motif, as you might have seen like on these pages. I will not look for, but yeah, here's Marin, and there's 2 other characters, which are like Ruin and Pei, which both have also had a redesign. It's been a wild ride. Here's more Eshe, because I was getting more comfortable with drawing her, and her design is so fucking amazing. And this I actually turned into like a sticker just for personal use. I wasn't selling it because I don't know what like the policy of the studio is, so it's literally just for personal use. I think I stuck one on a sketchbook. Yeah, there she is. Like I made this for me, and because I always like to just have stuff I love on my sketchbook covers. So if I meet people who are into the same shit, I can just be like, oh my god, you like this? And I can be like, yes! And then we can talk. So yeah. Here I wanted to draw a group shot, but I don't know what characters. This is a disaster. Then we started another tabletop RPG campaign, so I had to make a new character, like, ooh. So this is my new character. I drew some sketches of them, and here's more of them because I became really obsessed once again with the new OC, and they have this mask and a cape, and I basically went super self-indulgent with the design, so I also wanted to draw them a lot. Here's them where I was figuring out what their actual hair looks like, and just with the mask off, how everything looks, and jokes about their hair being permanently messed up because of the cape and the mask. Here's like an alternate super fancy capey outfit, more of that character in like a modern outfit with a different mask. And this was also from like a meme image, but I really do not remember what meme image. So yeah, here is literally the same Sundered thing once again, but this time drawn by me and with like the correct meme format thing. One more drawing of the character, a watercolor drawing of the Hollow Knight slash like, well, it's a Hollow Knight with like the infection, and I really, really love the effect I did here. And here's like an alternate like version of my character from their backstory, where they had way cooler clothing and have to cover up swears. And here's the character again. Here's my characters having a bad fucking time, which I didn't finish. Here's that character again. I just keep saying that because they keep popping up. Here's another doodle of Alice. Here's some more of that character. And I finished this at midnight, apparently. So yeah, that was my sketchbook. Here, I drew like a fucking slice of life comic or whatever of me talking to my friend, Sam, who did the drawings before. And he also joined here. I think we were all doing like this thing where you describe a character to someone and to try to draw them. And I got this like dude, and this was a thumbnail for a Christmas gift, and this is like my swatching page, and this is where I kept track of money I owe and was figuring out abilities for my character. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this very chaotic sketchbook tour, and I hope you stick around for the rest of my sketchbooks, which will also follow, because I am in a mood.